What we have here is a Smith & Wesson M&P upper, chambered specifically for 5.45 by 39 Russian. 5.45 is the Russian equivalent or copy of the American 5.56 NATO. And this is a really nice upper. They do sell an entire rifle upper and lower combo. This is just the upper kit. Some custom things they did on this one was they did the gas tube diameter, an appropriate diameter. It's actually a lot larger for the blowback, so the gun operates with the right blowback. It comes with an extra trigger hammer for the right trigger striking force, so you can actually replace the spring for your trigger group in your AR-15 lower. As far as I can tell, it works great with 5.56 uppers and everything. So standard H2 buffer mass with a Wolf Spring 10% buffer. A few add-ons. Added on bolt-on Troy drop-in upper, just a bolt-on. We have a Surefire with a tape switch mount switch, T1 micro. And this is a T1 micro with a 4 MOA dot. And what I found with this ammo, the reason you'd want to shoot this ammo out of an AR or an AK is it's a great training round. I think I paid around 16.5 cents per round shipped to my door for these. So that's a great value over the 5.56. So for training rounds, this is excellent. I want to say this is a 53 grain or a 54 grain bullet, but it has a much higher, much lower ballistic coefficient. All in all, it's a nice rifle. I have shot about 2,000 to 3,000 rounds through it. All Bulgarian ammo, supplied with AIM surplus. This is the PWS 5.56 muzzle brake, I think. It came on the Scar. I took it off the Scar and put it on here. Outstanding muzzle brake. And I have a local Tucson company rear iron sight. This is made by GG&G. It's called the Mad Buoys, or the multiple aperture diameter buoys. And basically it just has two diameters. It has a large diameter for CQB, and then it has a small diameter. The difference on this buoy versus normal buoys is this is only a 0 to 235 yard zero. These are collinear. So basically you have a fine diameter, and that's for precision shooting from your 0 to 235 yard range. It doesn't have the extension for 400 yards and beyond. This was designed for, I believe, the Navy by GG&G. And there are knockoffs for cheap. I think this was like 90 bucks or something like that. It's a great little iron sight. A little bit different than the Troy. Another favorite is just the SOP-Mod standard stock. And then you have a Tango Down Shorty in the front. Viking Tactics flashlight mount. And another thing is, if you have a lot of these Surefires, is it a C2 flashlight, I believe?
G2.
G2. If you have these Surefire G2s, this is the LED one. If you have a lot of these laying around like I do, you can upgrade these. And they make this rear end attachment, I forget the part numbers, and then they have this X07, I believe, tape switch adapter that fits into it, and you can convert it into a dedicated weapon light. Really nice. They're great. Okay, something a little special on the 5.45 by 39 caliber. You need a special magazine. They do actually fit in Stanag magazines, but they kind of nosedive after you get about 10 to 15 rounds inside. So C Products has a special, these are steel-bodied magazines.
I thought the rib was in a different place because of the shape of the bullet.
The rib is in a different spot. They do fit, these rounds do fit in Stanag, like 10 or 20 rounders, just fine. But when you get to this bend, they nose down. So this follower helps. It's a very steep follower. It says 5.45 on there. And the body's actually different shaped. Now these things are a pain in the butt to get broken in. When you first get them, you'll get frustrated with them. The springs are a little stiff, I've found. Keeping them fully loaded for a long period of time to kind of break in that spring a little bit, and loading them to 28 instead of 30 rounds really proved this to be a reliable system for me. And I do regular maintenance on these, just like any AR mag. Take them out, clean them out completely. I get lots of dirt and stuff from planting my mags in the ground. Keep them nice and clean, and it actually runs like a champ.
Are they hard to get?
These are cheap. I think these are like, the going price is 11 or 12 bucks a pop.
Oh, that's not bad. Is it easy to get them?
Yeah, C Products sells them. A lot of aftermarket places like AIM Surplus sells them. I bought my upper from AIM Surplus. The upper came in a box with 2 crates of ammo. Way fun. Awesome fun. So.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.